because the ice was...
How will you define RJ, restorative justice? How will you define it?
It is very difficult to define what restorative justice is. As I mentioned yesterday in my presentation, justice itself is very hard to define because it is an abstract and vague concept. It is not something that is easy to define. So while we can define the adjective restorative, meaning that restoring what was disrupted or harmed or injured, what justice is, that is a very, very tricky term and very hard to define.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The second question, how do you see restorative justice developing in the future?
Well, I have to be honest, and I used to be quite optimistic and thinking that rationally restorative justice will take over from the present justice system because people will see the benefits of restorative justice over the punitive system that we have now. But having listened and attended workshops and so, I feel that even it is being scaled down rather than expanding and affirming its own existence. Mm-hmm. It is like other things in the past, almost being absorbed by the current criminal justice system. And that is the danger. I have warned against this many years ago. I said that if we try to introduce restorative justice within the current structure of the criminal justice system, it does not have any chance of totally replacing the system.
So, next one, what role can an organization like the Forum play in developing restorative justice?
Oh, it has really a major role to play in the strategy for action that I outlined in my presentation yesterday. I said restorative justice has to be explained to the general public to gain public support, because without public support it doesn't have a chance at all of, as I say, replacing the criminal justice system. And who can do this kind of public education and who can try to explain to the public what are the benefits of restorative justice and in what way it is way superior to punishment. That is the role of organizations like the European Forum. Mm-hmm. So, but of course, it places also a heavy responsibility on the forum. But I mean, like in any other field, I mean, the public is either totally uninformed or misinformed. I remember with criminology 50 years ago, nobody knew what criminology is. We had to explain every step of the way what criminology is all about and why do we need the science of criminology in order to deal scientifically with the problem of crime. And the same thing with restorative justice. I guarantee you that if you ask any member of the general public what is restorative justice, they will not have a clue.
Next and final question. It's an open question. Is there anything else you would like to say to us, to the restorative justice community?
Oh yes, as I said, I mean, I was quite disappointed when I realized that instead of really taking over, it is restorative justice seems to be in danger of being taken over. Mm-hmm. Instead of taking over the present system and replacing it, but What I always suggested is that people have faith, have confidence in the restorative justice model, the restorative justice paradigm, and once they have this kind of faith, there is no need for this kind of modest approach, and there is no need just to go one step forward and then two steps backward.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ezzat, once again.
I hope I answered your questions.